Hi guys, thanks for joining me. This video is called Bidenomics. Taxpayers, we need to understand that if we stay quiet, we are going to be the ones that suffer the most. So, please comment below. Please let me know what you guys think. So again, let's just get into it. So first off, I want to share a few videos, a few images. The first one I have here is of Kamala Harris, and you have a video or an image showing, these things matter, which she says a lot. Yes, Kamala, this matters to hardworking middle-class families. Electricity up 25%, auto insurance up 33%, used car 35%, hotels 15%, groceries 25%. An extra $11,400 is needed for on an annual basis for what the economy is sustained now. So we need over $10,000 more. Now, that is a good raise. If you got a $10,000 raise, an annual $10,000 raise, I mean, that is significant. That is all being absorbed right now with the state of the economy. And so, again, this video for me is very important because it is reviewing what the pain is and what the people in charge seem to understand is they're hurting hardworking middle-class families that live paycheck to paycheck. And even if they got a $10,000 raise, they're still living paycheck to paycheck. There is no chance to go on vacation or buy something extra or fit in an extra activity for a kid here or there or buy a new car or plan a trip somewhere. Now, just going through, because I have a lot to share, I really want to focus on, the first thing is on groceries. Next video or slide I have to show is, yes, it's a jab on liberal friends. Why? Because as it says on this image, liberal friends and family tell me that inflation is really not that bad. That is a lie. That is such a lie. We all go grocery shopping. We all see those prices at the store. All significant increases in everyday necessary items that people buy on a daily basis. I want to share with you just some of the things that I have seen in my area from prices. I could go back to 2021. So first slide I have to show you is tomato can that I used to make spaghetti sauce was at $3.48. It is now, the last time I checked, at $4.38. That's a lot. Here's another one. A lot. $5.98 for that vanilla coffee creamer I use on a daily basis. It's at $6.88. Next we have Propel. Propel was $6.67 back in 2021. It's now $8.98, a higher price tag. Here's a big one that jumped in my area, coffee. I do buy a brand called Café Bustelo, which is very popular in Spanish culture. It's just got that specific flavor that I love. It was $12.24 back in 2021. This 36-ounce can. It is now $21.18, and that's on sale. So it's normally $25.58. Like, wow. Eggs. This is a big one. We buy the large egg cart, which has got 60, because we always need eggs on hand. We just love eggs and we use it a lot. Back in 2021, I could buy that 60-count egg cart for $7.13. It is now, as of today, $13. Eggs. And just last one I want to share is Parmesan shredded cheese, or I'm sorry, mozzarella shredded cheese. I make quesadillas, I make pizza, I put it on toppings, I make all kinds of stuff, recipes with this. We always buy the big bag. It used to be $15.97. That was actually pricey in my house. But that same bag is now $17. I mean, it's almost $20. That is crazy. So please share with me what you guys have on your grocery list and how things have increased from the farm to the grocery store. Because again, things that have increased grocery prices like this, they are not coming down. As much as we want to stress this, these are Walmart prices. These are probably some of the best prices out there. As you know, I look through other chain stores like Albertsons, and they have really good prices through discounts and coupons, manufacturer rebates, but nothing like Walmart prices. And comparison, these prices are not coming down. So um, so let's keep moving past the grocery store into something else. I want to share another slide here from Dr. Phil. Is very much about stressing the importance of this too in our economy, and just understanding the difficulties of the day-to-day life that people are struggling right now with. He puts out a slide under the Trump administration, and then you see under the Biden administration 3 key things that he points out are gasoline, homes, and interest rates. So we'll talk about gasoline. Gasoline has increased significantly. You see in this chart, it's 40%. We have some stability in the gasoline prices, as they did go up and kind of level back out. I think mostly were because, from what I hear, we're depleting our reserve, so not really a good idea to do. You know, we should be energy independent. I believe that was Trump's big deal in that administration. The Keystone Pipeline XL, where I live, was shut down. It just really, I mean, I think that would have saved us as far as energy goes with gasoline. At least that's, you know, those are things that we need to just think about, and how bad is it going to get with energy and gas, not to mention groceries. So just moving on from that, homes are up. A value of a home is almost closer to $500,000 now. How crazy is that? Interest rates are up. When using your credit card, I mean, you're just getting killed, and that's on the long-term stability, economic stability. So we've talked about groceries, we talked about energy, gasoline. I just want to review fast food. Here's a great chart. When we are in a hurry, most of the time, hardworking middle-class families are in a hurry. They deal with work, stress, life, you know, kids, and then they usually end up buying McDonald's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A right here. You see the huge increase in pricing. That cheesy gordita crunch at Taco Bell, which my daughter loves, is over $5. And she eats 2 of them. So that means I'm paying over $10 for her just to have something to eat that's not really filling, not really healthy. I mean, what is going on? I mean, I don't think that they're healthy at all. I try to avoid going to just grab fast food, but we do go, and those prices are another thing that are not coming down. How are we expected to let people just live this way? There's got to be an intervention here. We have another video that it's a little lengthy, but I really think that we need to just review this. It's really important, because the people in charge, and this leads me into the people in charge, are gaslighting us. Take a look.
These high prices are here to stay, aren't they? Let me amend that, Madam Secretary. These high prices caused by Bidenomics are here to stay, aren't they?
Well, the high prices were not caused by Bidenomics. We suffered a pandemic that resulted in severe dislocations.
Yes, ma'am, but if I could ask you, they're here to stay, aren't they?
I don't expect the level of prices to go down, but the rate of inflation.
So they're here to stay.
Well, some prices will be higher than they were before the pandemic and will stay higher, but wages have risen considerably, and the pace of price increases has now receded. Over the last 6 months, the measure of inflation the Fed focuses on has been running exactly at 2%.
But if your wages,
and wages are going up.
if you don't get a pay raise, you're screwed.
So as I mentioned, that video just shows the importance of what is going on. The people in charge are gaslighting us. How do we see that? This very easy image that shows 2019 to 2022, the net worth of somebody like Kamala Harris. Come on, like, I don't know how truthful this is, but yeah, these people are multimillionaires. All of these people that make the rules, that are in charge, they are extremely wealthy, and this kind of economy is not a big deal for those people. Here's another video about her.
To aspire to create wealth is a good thing as far as I'm concerned. If that is what one chooses. I, on the other hand, have chosen to live a life of public service. But I am all for any of you. Get yours if that's what you want, right?
So speaking about Kamala Harris in this video, you could tell the nonchalant way that she addressed, sorry about that, she addresses things like the economy in her own words, that she feels it's not, if you want, like, what is she talking about? And so the frustration and the reason I make this video is primarily because I want to share the frustration of hardworking middle-class families' struggle, that the gaslighting from the people in charge will not work. The people that say everything's fine, don't worry about, the economy's fine, things couldn't be better, they are not. This is not America anymore. This was the land of opportunity. The reason why is because you were able to move up the ladder. There is now this impending wall you're going to hit when you have life's necessities come to a halt. How can you be worried about things that they worry about, such as they say, democracy, climate change, abortion, things that really are not something that are immediate. They're not life-threatening. Food is life-threatening. Food insecurity is life-threatening, and that's what they don't seem to understand. Not just dealing with food, we're dealing with housing, we're dealing with insurance, gasoline, energy, interest rates. So I really want to share a couple more things before I wrap up the video, and I would really love to hear what your thoughts are. So let me share this video by James Carvell, I think his name is, showing exactly they know what they're talking about, and they know that this economy is not well.
My greatest thing about you is that the greatest line you had, we'll start it off with, fuck you to all the young voters who are leaving the Democrats, which is astounding to me that in the polls say they're tied with Biden, and these young people don't fucking get it. So please, let's give them a message.
Well, my point is, all right, they say, I don't add a too old guy, it's 4 years, I'm kind of disenchanted. Well, fucking Supreme Court's going to be there for 40 years. And they're stealing everything that's not nailed down. They're taking every right you could possibly have away from you. And they're just getting warmed up. And I'm sorry, if you're 26, I know it's hard to get a loan. I know it's hard to think about buying a house. I know you're strapped with debt. I understand that. In our economy, Donnie, we just rig it in favor of bold, wealthy people. This is a great economy for people like you and I. It's not worth the crap for somebody 25 years old. I understand that.
And with that, I want to just make sure that I put in here a very final video by somebody named Steve Galloway, I believe is his name. He is seeing the frustration. I think he clearly is a rich man. It's somebody that is probably a Democrat, but he understands this economy is not well. So I'll leave you with this video. Please comment below. Thanks for watching.
Young people have every reason to be enraged, and every issue they see, they look up, they get angry, and they see someone doing better than them, and then every day it is speedballed in their face that they are failing, that they are not doing as well as everyone around them. For the first time in our nation's history, a 30-year-old man or woman isn't doing as well as his or her parents were at 30. That is the social compact breaking down. People aged 30 to 34, 60% of them in 1990 had one child. Now it's 27%. People are opting out of America. They're not optimistic about it. They're not having kids. They look up, they see wealth, exceptional wealth across my generation and people in certain industries, and they are really struggling. Their purchasing power is going down, and the incumbents create artificial scarcity on campus. The incumbents who already have a degree see their degree go up in value. We get very concerned with housing and traffic once we own a housing. Housing permits are sequestered from young people. Housing prices have gone from $290 to $420 in the last 4 years. So a young person, a house, stocks that I don't own skyrocket in value. Let's have COVID relief and flush the markets and take assets way up, because if 1 million people dying would be bad, would be tragic if I got less wealthy. And we're doing it on their credit card. We have lost the script. Our kids are more anxious, they're more depressed, they're more obese, they're more addicted, and we have made a purposeful decision to let this happen by ensuring the people around this table stay wealthy at the cost of young people.